Hey guys, what is up? This is Shark and I'm back. Little update. So, um, I'm kind of an idiot, a very impatient idiot, and due to a computer issue I was having, I kind of soft reset my laptop where I reinstalled Windows, but all of my files would be safe, or so I thought. Most of my files were safe, with the exception of my Minecraft files. So I lost everything. Thankfully I had the seeds written down. So yeah, that's why there hasn't been much Minecraft stuff on my channel in a while. That's why there hasn't been much of anything on my channel. I'm working on getting everything back. But with Halloween about 4 days away, I figured I wanted to build something kind of spooky. So I found a picture of this dilapidated looking Victorian style house, and I was like, I need to build that. So I'm gonna do that. But I'm going to do it in creative because I still don't have a ton of resources because, well, I lost everything. So yeah. I think I'm gonna be using spruce, nether brick, possibly some dark oak. It's the kind of vibe I'm feeling. I kinda mapped out what I want to do with it, so yeah. Another reason why it's kind of inactive for a little bit was midterms. Yeah, midterm exams. Those are fun. But yeah, the only reason why I'm doing this in creative is because I don't have a lot of resources, and yeah. See, I can't build anything at like a normal scale. Like everything's got to be like massive. Oh, right, yeah, tree. Basically, I panicked, and yeah. I mean, thankfully, I had the seed numbers written down, and I have recordings of pretty much everything I built, so it's not that big a deal. But it really does suck. So I'll do this for about an hour because I haven't really been sleeping all that great. Like, I think I fell asleep at about 8 a.m. and after going to bed at like 3, I laid awake for 5 hours. And I knew it was about 5 hours because knew it was about 5 hours because I heard my brother go off to work, and he worked. I'm not sure. I heard my dad go off to work, and he went off to work for 6. Not sure what time my brother went to work, but I heard him leave the house too. But yeah, I fell asleep about 8 a.m. and then my alarm went off at 10:30. And then I couldn't really go back to sleep because I had to work for 2. Just gonna use dark oak for the floor. I want to leave the outline of the I'm not sure what this is, an octagon. I just don't know how many sides there are. 6. Yep, it's an octagon. I don't know. I figure let's build something spooky. It's almost Halloween. Can't do another portal to this place because it is very close to my current house. Yeah, if I have to, my voice is a little low. It's like almost 3 in the morning. So okay. I have to knock down walls. I'll knock down walls when I'm done. Yeah, this is gonna be big, so. Maybe we'll just start off with 2 floors, because the reference pick I have is 3, but Yeah, there's no way I could do anything like this in creative or survival mode right now. I don't have the resources. I tried to see, because the reference pic I have is only one floor. So I tried to see if maybe I could find like another reference picture that shows the whole house. But no luck. Start by building the frame. I've been playing since I got home from work at 8. I watched a hockey game for a little bit. Missed the first period of the game because I had to work, because I was at work. Alright, so that's where... Yeah, the wandering trader spawned in my house again. I accidentally punched him and he left. Oh. Made that too tall. By one. It's like I've had villagers spawn in my house. I had a cat spawn in my house, which is fine. I'll take the cat. I had a rabbit fall into one of when I rebuilt my main house. A rabbit kind of find its way in. So I gave it a little home in my house. Its name is Rascal, after my little guinea pig. In real life. She lives up to her namesake. I was holding her one day and she comes up to me. licks me on the nose. I was just like, oh, you cute little thing. And then she turned around and peed. It was just like... And then she turned back around and kept licking me on the nose. And it's like, you know what you did. There's no buttering me up. It's not gonna work. She's a good girl though. Mouthy, but a good girl. Our cat doesn't like my little guinea pig for some reason. We think cat might have gotten scratched or nipped at by at least one of the guinea pigs. The guinea pigs aren't fazed by the cat at all. In fact, the other day I was giving the guinea pigs a little snack, and the cat likes to come over and see what's going on. Try to figure out, hey, can I get something too? And the cat slapped. The only way I can describe it was the cat slapped one of the guinea pigs in the face, and the little guinea pig didn't even flinch. The cat, yeah, like, guinea pig didn't even flinch. She just kept sniffing up at me like, hey, can I have my piece of cilantro now? The cat just kind of looked at me like, why isn't she afraid of me? We're gonna put some lanterns up so bats don't spawn. I mean, it'd go with the aesthetic, but... I have to say, like, the lantern is probably my favorite lighting brick. It is so nice. I might even like it better than I like the prismarine. The sea lantern. Granted, those are hard to come by. Had a bunch of prismarine shards before I deleted my Minecraft world, so... be impatient. See, what happened was, like, my computer had it froze to the point where, like, hitting Control Alt Delete didn't do anything. I was just like, oh crap. So, yeah. This needs some light. I mean, like I said, bats spawning wouldn't be too bad, but I might have to do the entrance elsewhere. This is why I usually do or I could do double doors. This is why I normally use like odd numbers. I don't think I would have been able to do that with this because 3 was way too small, 5 was way too big. This is gonna require a little bit of work. It just breaks up the do this on a lot of my builds. How did I do that? My midterms went pretty well. I only had one. Or I had a couple, but two of them were papers. which take a heck of a lot longer than like a paper written exam. Nope. Really, this is why I don't play with mouse and keyboard, because I cannot. Yeah, this would have been super frustrating on I don't know what happened there. Hey, there we go. We fixed it. Depending on how I do the roof, I might actually be able to get a third floor in some of these. The only traditional paper, like, test exam I had was Spanish, and I'm convinced I have one of those professors where it's impossible to fail. Like, I'm convinced I have one of those professors that makes it, like, yeah, I'm pretty sure she's that type of professor where you have to actively try very hard to fail. I mean, on the midterm, I got a question wrong. I mean, I also found out about the midterm the day of because I had been dealing with some anxiety and had to miss a couple of classes, but that happens about once a semester. So I found out about the midterm the day of. And yeah. I actually ended up doing very, very well in the midterm. despite, like, I got one of the answers wrong, and I got a couple of, made a little couple grammar mistakes. She gave me a 99.5. And like, I don't think, yeah, I got a 99.5. Despite getting an answer wrong and making a couple of grammar mistakes in the little paragraph I had to write. And it's like, I really get the feeling that she's one of those professors that makes it very, very hard to fail her class. Which is very much unlike the French teacher I had in high school. Yeah, like, French is my second language. I learned it growing up, and I barely passed high school French because the teacher I had was like, yeah. Like, I speak the Quebecois dialect of French at home. And the teacher told me that I had to use proper French. Like, I couldn't use the dialect I had been learning since I was like a baby. She, quote unquote, couldn't understand what I was saying in French because of my accent. I have a yeah, I have a my accent when I speak French is French Canadian. And yeah, she had a really hard time understanding my accent, and it was really, really annoying because she could understand my classmates who spoke French or attempted to speak French with an American accent that was, yeah. And for me, it was just, you can understand my classmates just fine, but you can't understand me. Like, yeah, I had a lot of issues in that class because the teacher just refused to acknowledge that French Canadian. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna fix that. I think she ended up doing something similar to a girl who was a year younger than me who spoke Haitian French. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the teacher did the same thing to a girl in a lower grade who spoke Haitian French. And it was kind of like, Okay, so I remember the underclassman asking me, it's like, hey, did she tell you you can't use your native dialect too? And it was like, yeah. Yeah, she does. I actually think the girl of the mother of the girl ended up complaining because, like, yeah. I don't know how Yeah, I barely passed high school French. Then I took French in college just to finish up the took French in college just to finish it up. And I had a very easy time. Still just a little tiny bit paranoid about, like, because, like, one thing that my high school French teacher always said was that she couldn't understand my accent when I spoke French, so, like, that was something I was, like, super concerned about in college. My professor was like, no, you're super easy to understand. I don't know why you're, like, freaking out about it. There's one thing that, like, I thought I'd be better at was, keeping the languages I speak separate. Granted, I haven't written a Spanish test in French yet. There's still time for me to do that, though, but at least for now, like, I haven't done that. So here's to hoping I don't end up doing that, because that'd be bad. Yeah, no, we're going for spooky. We're going for spooky aesthetic. Because it's spooky time. Thank you. Yeah, let's get on. Why? Why do you keep placing it like that? It's not where I want it to go. Yeah, well, I was trying to figure out if I'd be able to collect enough resources. I to the nether and just tried to TNT as much netherrack as I could, and yeah. I didn't put a floor here. There's something I really want to do, and it would probably take me ages, but I low-key want to build a woodland mansion. I think those structures are absolutely gorgeous. I want to build one. I realize it would probably take me like a week to do, but I want to. Because they are just really freaking cool looking. And I want one closer than 18,000 blocks from my main base. Why did that do? No. Oh, this is fun. Why are you doing that? Please stop. Being extremely destructive. This might be a multi-part build, just because it's kind of getting late and I'm hopefully getting tired. See, I want to zigzag this, but it's not behaving the way I want it to. Oh, see, that one did. That one behaved. That one's not. please behave, do what I want? What the crap are you doing? Why? That's not gonna work the way I want it to, is it? It's sad. Problem solved. Possibly. Problem solved? Question mark? That did something completely different. Why does that keep putting them on the top? Like... I really... How does that look from the inside? And it's gonna look weird on this one because the shape of the roof is so weird. Oh, we're gonna do this again, aren't we? This is probably gonna be a 2-part build. just because it's getting late and I'm hoping I'm getting tired because I really need to sleep. Just give me one really good night. It's like I deal with like little periods where I deal with little periods of insomnia and it really sucks, but yeah. My mom's always like, oh, just go to bed when you feel tired. It's like, I don't ever feel tired. That's part of my problem. It's like, even when I was a little kid, like I stopped taking naps when I was like 18 months old. Thank you. I might redo this roof at some point. Try something else than my like what I normally do. This doesn't seem to be working the way I want it to. Yeah, I do not like that at all. Don't like the shape of it. I feel like night lasts forever in this game. Even though it's like 3 minutes shorter than daytime, I feel like it's always night. I will delete that off recording. And I will try something else for the roof on that side. This, we're just gonna do the standard. What I do for everything because I think it's pretty. And it looks nice. And it's fairly easy to do. Though when I rebuilt my main house, I didn't do it because I just wanted to get my main base back up to function. Well, yeah. We're gonna do these as 2 separate roofs. Staircases are so finicky though. I couldn't decide if I wanted to build this in a forest or on a mountain. So, in a forest, on a mountain. Both. Let's just put a couple lanterns. My Inktober challenge did not go well, but I've noticed, like, since my skill level has gotten a lot better, it takes me a lot longer to draw stuff. And I tend to put a lot more detail, so it takes longer. The first year I did Inktober, I think I did like 20 entries, and I think this year I have like 4. Yeah, see what I want to do. It's like I noticed that, like, when I first started doing digital art, I would do like 3 or 4 drawings like a week, and now like it takes me 3 months to do one. I lied about destroying that later. Just destroy this side. Attempt 1 on this roof was a total fail. I'm also realizing that I should have done this in dark oak, but I'm not about to restart that now. I always change it off camera or off recording. we go. Let's see how this goes. I don't know what I'm doing. Be cool to get like a like an attic or something. That's where it's gonna be difficult, I think. Like that on all sides. No, it's not. That, okay, yeah. Staircases are kind of finicky. Is just not upside down. Thank you. This is where things get kind of strange. Not. In a way I don't know how to deal. Okay. So. Now what? This is where things get annoying. Isn't it? Maybe not. Maybe this actually works the way I want it to. Honestly hope this weird feeling in my throat isn't me getting something, because that would really suck. This is gonna mess everything up, isn't it? Okay, there. Cool. There we go. Possibly. Really? Here I am. I mean, I still have that big gaping hole. But that and that and that. And nope. That's not it. Will you stop placing them upside down, please? See, I don't even remember what this looked like anymore. that? Oh. Okay. We're good? Possibly. Nope. Figured out one side. The other side is not figured out. Yeah, this side's not right. Darn. Now there are big gaping holes there. Okay. This side's gonna have to be a little weird. A little different. Okay, it's not the front of the house. Oh, it's doing that weird thing again. This is what happens when you do things weird. You know what? We're gonna do this. Doing that weird thing again, aren't you? Slabs. Yeah, no, don't like that. We're gonna have to do this at another time. I made it one too big. I should have left the original like octagon shape. I just fixed it? Question mark. Hold that thought. Put a slab there. You can get over there. I'm determined to figure this out. Alright. If it's just dummy, you'd like... You maybe not. Alright, I'm gonna finish off the roof and then I think I'm calling it, because like... I'll figure it out. Yeah. Alright, I think that's where I'm gonna call it. So, thank you very much for watching. Yeah. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel if you want. Hopefully I'll be a little bit more active in the coming yeah. Definitely want to get this done by Halloween, because it's kind of going for that theme. I will figure out the roof. So, yeah, thank you very much for watching, and this is Shark signing off.